Hello, welcome to Game On, the show that does exactly what it says on the tin.
There isn't a tin.
Well, it's not an actual tin, obviously not. It's a metaphorical tin. And if there was one, it would say, this is a show about games on it.
In a tin.
On the tin. Coming up this week.
We finally get on track with Gran Turismo 5.
Johnny proves he should just stick to his day job.
And Marcus Phoenix runs into technical difficulties while launching his new DIY programme.
There! Where's the damn hammer?
It can't be easy being in the armed forces. Sometimes you're confined to barracks for days at a time, and it's difficult finding ways to kill time.
Yeah, there are only so many things you can talk about in the field. I mean, there's guns,
Tactics.
how you cooked last night's dinner.
What's it? Dinner?
Yeah, look. Hey, Cole, we had chicken last night.
Did we fry that bitch?
No, we grilled it.
Much healthier.
Let's check it out.
Yep, our boy Cliffy B came good at this year's E3, showing us more of the eagerly anticipated Gears of War 3.
Well, thank God for that, Natty L.
No doubt, Johnny C.
Before the expo, all we had to go on was this moody announcement trailer. The track is Heron Blue by Sun Kill Moon before you start asking again.
Now though, Epic have come roaring back with this gameplay demo, showing off the horrific new mutating Lambent, including this handsome beastie.
Marcus! That don't look good!
Sweet mother of Mario, what is that?
That would be the Lambent Berserker.
It looks like Dr. Zoidberg with food poisoning.
Did we fry that bitch?
Clearly not well enough. I mean, look at the poor guy.
The Lambent Berserker is one of the tough new range of tough new enemies to the tough new Gears of War universe. They're stronger, capable of mutation, and generally strike fear into the hearts of COG soldiers.
Dom, we've got a Lambent Berserker! Marcus, run!
Yep, thanks for the vote of confidence, Dom.
Interestingly, as in the announcement trailer, the Lambent don't seem too picky about who they kill, even tearing into Locust if they get the chance. Destroying them also seems to require a new tactical approach in the Duck, Cover and Shoot series. In the demo, the team seemed to focus on taking out the arms of the mutating Lambent, and the shout of "She's empty" seems to suggest you need to drain all the emulsion from the Lambent to finish them off.
That's really a set!
As if that wasn't horrific enough, the Locust are also bringing someone new to the party, namely a new type of boomer.
Digger!
The Digger is the challenging new nasty, armed with a launcher that fires explosive tunnelling creatures.
The Digger, really?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I mean, it just feels a bit silly. I mean, okay, the boomer yells boom. The fire one, he yells burn, obviously. So surely the Digger's got to say... Yeah, he says dig.
Yeah, that is poor. Still, silly name or no, the Digger is a strong indication of Epic's determination to shake up the traditional cover system, forcing you to deal with the Digger in new ways.
Sticking a grenade in the head of a captive Locust will probably do the job.
Come on!
Now, between the mutating Lambent, the brand new Berserker and the cover-conquering Digger, you may be thinking the odds are stacked more than a little unfairly against the COGs.
Happily though, the Locust aren't the only ones playing with some shiny new toys.
Hey man, what's mine is yours.
Well, shiny and new may be a misconception. This is actually the Retro Lancer, complete with fixed bayonet rather than the standard chainsaw.
It seems to have granted the Gears a powerful new charge attack, enabling you to, well, see for yourself.
Visible on Marcus's back throughout the trailer, though he doesn't make use of it, is the double-barreled sawn-off shotgun that caused such a stir in the initial announcement.
Also joining the in the trailer but not really there camp are these armoured walkers, which we're told will be playable in certain sections, allowing for some heavily armoured explosive gameplay.
Of course, a new shotgun, a mech walker and a retro lancer are all very good and well, but what's new weaponry without some friends to share it with?
Yes, expanding the roster ahead of the 4-player co-op carnage, it's Ladies' Night at the COG camp.
Anya, long-running friend and radio operator to Marcus and Dom, makes her first appearance as a playable character in the series, proving this is no longer a man's world.
Partially inhabited by horrifying subterranean creatures.
No, I was doing a reference to the song, James Brown. Man's one's well.
Yeah, so was I. It's the album version. He was surprisingly creative with his lyrics.
We're low on ammo, Marcus.
Throughout the demo, Anya proves she can take it to the Locust as well as any other COG soldier, as can Samantha Byrne, also confirmed to be a playable character.
Talking of playability, what about the possibility of Kinect-enabled gameplay for Gears of War 3?
Absolutely no chance, apparently.
Well, that was short-lived.
Look out!
Yep, apparently Microsoft want to keep their core titles in development as they are in order to keep the hardcore happy.
Kinect is designed, at least initially, to cater for the broader, more casual family market. So at least for the minute, Gears is going to be solely controller-based.
Probably for the best, really. I mean, a lot of crouching in Gears of War could prove, you know, tough on the knees.
Oh,
that one actually went, didn't it?
yeah. No, I always get a click. Gears of War 3 is out next April. We'll be bringing you more on the struggle against the Lambent and the Locust nearer the time.
Ever since the dawn of time, when dinosaurs roamed the Earth and the world was a barren, unforgiving landscape, gamers have been waiting for Gran Turismo 5.
Yep, it's been literally millions of years since GT5 was announced for PlayStation 3, and we're still waiting to roll up to the starting grid.
According to a press release made by Sir Walter Raleigh in 1582, over $80 million have gone into the development of the game, making it the second most expensive game in history.
What's the first?
Grand Theft Auto 4.
Despite David Lloyd George claiming it was never going to happen, the game has finally got a release date.
Well, sort of.
Gran Turismo 5 is set to start its engines in America this November, but there's still absolutely no mention of when the racer will be out in the UK.
What we are promised between now and then, though, is a steady stream of information, including DLC announcements.
Brilliant. We've already had several features tentatively confirmed for the racer, including a track editor, track sharing facilities, go-karting, and of course a dynamic weather system.
Now that's clever, isn't it?
GT5 will also apparently be compatible with the PlayStation Move, which will no doubt boost sales, as the two are at least planned to go on sale just before Christmas.
It's also taking a swipe at the 3D stereoscoping Pinata, a move we'll be watching with, well, with average levels of excitement, really.
Yeah, really quite sceptical about 3D at the minute. So, a whopping budget, PlayStation Move compatibility, and even a mention in the Treaty of Versailles, GT5 has got a lot to live up to.
Luckily, it's got a roster ramped up enough to truly put its money where its mouth is. There are apparently around 70 unique courses for starters, topped off by, well, have a guess, how many cars do you think?
Let's go crazy, 600.
Wrong, they haven't put an exact figure on the number of cars, but Gran Turismo 5 is currently tickling the 1,000 mark. That's right, around 1,000 cars. Not only that, but you can wreck them up internally and externally, and for the first time ever, you can flip them over entirely.
All right, don't show off about it.
1,000 cars.
Summer is finally here in Britain.
Kind of.
And with it comes the cricket season. All across the country, men are knocking in their bats, digging out their whites.
And booting up their cricket simulators.
Absolutely, it is the 21st century after all.
And actual cricket is unbelievably boring. Yeah, we're not too knowledgeable about cricket games, so when we got the chance to meet England cricketer Stuart Broad, we decided to send our sports correspondent along for the ride.
Our sports correspondent wasn't available, so we had to send me instead. Now, this may come as a bit of a shock, but to be honest, I'm no cricketer. Case in point, watch this. Yep, rubbish. Happily though, Stuart Broad's a man who knows a thing or two about cricket. Apparently, he's on the England squad or something. We caught up with him here at Lord's, the home of cricket, to find out what he thinks of International Cricket 2010.
Yeah, it's very good. I just had a little crack at it there and was 54 for one after 2.4, now you're asking. But yeah, it's really good. The graphics are fantastic and the gameplay, although I played it on easy, was really good to get used to. But yeah, I mean, it's great to see, obviously knowing the lads really well in the change room, their faces pop up, and it's pretty lifelike, to be fair. So yeah, it's good fun to play, and I'm sure it will get well used over the coming months. I like to get out and about when I'm touring, but there are certainly times where you're stuck in your hotel, and subcontinent tours especially, where you're not particularly allowed to move. So Yeah, I mean, we tend to play quite a bit. I take 4 controllers and we'll get the lads together in the team room and have a crack.
Step into the action with International Cricket 2010.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking game.
No, I mean, your shocking attempt at bowling. Let's see that again. Stunning. I mean, that's just not cricket. Literally, that's not cricket. It's flailing. Ah! OK, Johnny, new game. First, you watch the developer slates at the start of this trailer, then you have to guess what kind of game it is, OK?
Okay.
OK.
Ooh, edgy. That's got to be for something like, you know, futuristic, like maybe like a first-person shooter with like tactical elements to it, you know?
Yeah, interesting. Wrong! Yeah, this interesting bit of footage is actually a gameplay trailer for Grease on the Wii and DS.
Despite the fact it displays a number of gameplay modes, it's left us truly in the dark about what type of game it is.
Yeah, it poses more questions than it answers, like is it a driving sim? Is it a dancing game? And what on earth are these guys doing?
The word is Grease is out in September on the Wii and DS, and we're sure for anyone playing, they'll get chills that'll be multiplying.
It's electrifying. That's it from us for this week. We're off to construct a waist-high wall around the office to deter wandering locusts.
More gaming gears next week.
That was like a reverse yawn. Now though, Epic have come roaring back with this gameplay demo demonstrating the horrific new mutating Lambert. I was getting Lambert. Mutating Lambert.
Lambent.
I know it's Lambent, I just didn't say it. Showing off the horrific new mutating Lambent, including this... Mutating Lambent, just sounds wrong. Showing off the horrific new mutating Lambent, including this handsome beast... OK, once more. Showing off the horrific new mutating Lambent,
Oh my God.
mutating Lambent!
Sticking a head in the grenade of a captive locust will probably do the job.
That'll do. Anyang.
GT5 will apparently also be compatible with the PlayStation Move, which will no doubt boost...
Base sales.
Yeah, rubbish. Happily though, Stuart Broad's a man who knows a thing or two about cricket. Apparently he's on the England side or something. We caught up with him to find out what he thought of International Cricket 2000 and That's a Loud Thing.
OK, Johnny. OK, I was going to rub my hands together. Didn't know that works. OK, Johnny, new game. No, it doesn't work.
Okay. OK, Johnny, I've got a new game for you.
Just looks like it looks perfect.